What's up, everybody? This is Soap, and I am playing Factorio. One of the absolute greatest games that I've ever played. A game about you play so much that you really don't know what's going on anymore. And I'm gonna explain this by this is my factory. I haven't touched it in about 3 or 4 months, and I really don't know what's going on anymore. So let's wander our way in. Actually, first, let's take a look at this little mini-map up here. All these dark things are my factory. All of this. Yeah, it's a lot. The entire goal of the game is you are building and building and building, and you're just making little vials of potion, which, if I can actually remember, I can't remember what the button is, but you're making little beakers, and they're red, blue, green, purple. They're just different colors, and you're trying to make them in order to blast off into outer space, because you are a lone engineer that your spaceship crashed here, and you're trying to find your way back home. So you're using all the resources available to you in order to, launch yourself back off. Which is great. Until you realize that you have to build something as massive as this. And I'm going to stop for a second, because this is 1/3 of my factory. I can't tell you anymore what is going on in here. I don't know. I really don't know what is happening anymore. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back. This is going to be a long video. I'm going to step back, and I'm going to... Oh, I didn't actually know that there was a button to show what each thing is making. Whatever I did, I like it. It makes this video easier. I'm going to show you what each of these are doing, because this is the end goal. This little stick right here, this is the end goal. And I'm going to show you how I got to it. I'm gonna follow each trail. So originally, when you first start, red is your first goal. So we're gonna follow red. And red is copper plate and iron gear wheel. Escape. So we got copper plate and iron gear wheel coming up this, and this is where it gets automatically difficult, because copper plates come from here and iron gear wheels come from here. Alright, so iron gear wheel, iron plate. And that's being made by iron plate. So we've got a fast inserter sticking them into a wooden chest, but also sticking them into this chest, where they're being set into this, and they're making what is it? It's a gear. And this one as well, it's automatically being sent over to make this gear. But this one is coming from a furnace, which is making the plates to the gear. To the gear being sent up. Oh, see, this gear is a different gear. That's why it's confusing. Like, we're going to follow these two. And these are taking ore and coal and making the plates. The plates are going into these two and making the gears. So let's go to the... Wait. Yeah. Let's go to the copper. Where's the copper coming from? Where's the copper coming from? Okay, the copper is coming from here. So this part of the factory is making the copper. Well, the copper plates. And that's coming from, the copper. God, I honestly don't know where the hell the copper's coming from. I really don't. This video is going to be incredibly confusing. The copper is coming from, if I remember correctly, the copper's coming from another copper factory, or a copper deposit way down yonder. Okay, so now we have the copper. The copper and the iron plates, which make the red. Okay, I clicked. The red. Now we still have to find the origination of the iron. The iron comes from here. So there we go. Next is green, because green comes afterward. So green is an inserter and a transport belt. So both inserter and transport belts come from here. And this is where they break off. So we'll start with insert or transport belts. Oh God, there we go. Transport belts come from iron gear and iron plate. So iron plates for the transport belts are coming from here, where the iron gears are coming from here, and they're being sucked off of the iron plates that are going to the iron gears for the red. And they're getting combined in this one factory and making the transport belts. Okay, so now we're going to follow the inserters. Inserters are going into this chest, which are going to here, which are going to this underground belt, which are going to this underground belt, this one, and then to this one. And then they're getting sucked off of this belt to this belt, and this belt is going all the way, if I can make my way through, all the way down to here. and they take electronic circuit, iron gear wheel, and iron plates. Huh. So let's start with the circuit. The circuit's getting made off of these 4 factories being made off of these, because what's the word, copper cable, that's what it is. Copper cable are made from strictly just copper plates, so they get, wrong button, I'm sorry, they're just strictly put in the hair. But in order to make them, you need iron plates. And the iron plates are being pulled. Oh god, that's where it gets confusing. They're a Quester chest. They actually have another chest up here somewhere. I think it's around here, that collect iron plates and then robotically insert them into these chests. And that's how we make the circuits. Then iron gear and iron plate. Iron plate comes from these, which come from under, over these. The same deposit that everything else iron comes from. And then the iron gears come from these, which there are these 4 forges, refineries, whatever you want to call them, that are pulling from the same deposit. So then you get your inserter. So there's your inserter. Gotta run our way back up here. Okay. Oh no, we got our transport belt too. I explained that. Alright, so blue. Gotta follow the blue all the way back down, because blue is a pain in the ass. Don't even start me on purple. Don't even start me on purple. Blue is a battery, advanced circuit, filter inserter, and a steel plate. Which I have all 4 here. I'm not proud of it, but I have all 4. Alright, we're going to start with the battery, because battery is most confusing. It's going to go up, over, around, over. It's the first in the, isn't it? Oh, God. I've played this game way too much. Yeah, it's in here. It's in my collection. Because this... No, that's... engine. Darn it. Yeah, this one. This one collects batteries. So now we gotta look down and find the batteries. which I don't know where they are. I don't even know how we found them. Well, that's how much I don't know about my factory. I don't know where those come from. See, I've got all these blues. I honestly don't know. Okay, so now instead of just following the lines because they're working, let's just show it off. All right, so here's the main factory. All of this. This is where research is done. This is the main iron deposit, coal deposit, factories, energies up here. These are factories. This is research, iron, coal. Okay, so all I really, honestly, what I want to show off is, I don't know where my car is. I have a car, but I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know where it's kept. These are a whole nother thing. This is another energy spot. More energy here. More coal. All the way down. More copper. More factories. I honestly can't tell you what these are making. Another entire factory. Furnace. They're just making plates. This is all just plates. Then we've got my my train. This is my train. I don't remember what the button is to ride it, but here's my train. It goes all the way over here. All the way over here. There goes that one. So I got two different trains run on this track, and they each show up at the station at the same time. This train is entirely 100% just mining iron. It's all it's for, and that's all it is. Well, this was Soap Plays Factorio. Well, I guess it's not a plays, it's just this is Soap Shows Factorio. Because I'm going to do a little playthrough later on. But this was just showing like what it can be. And this is about halfway. It's literally about halfway. Because there is a purple chemical that you have to make, and my god, I don't even have the mental capacity to create that because there's so many different moving pieces that you have to make it. But I hope you like it. Give it a watch, and as always, just give my channel a like, comment, do the whole 9 yards. I'm not gonna beg. Glad you watched. Have fun. Play the game. It's worth it. Bye.